is May 15th, 2025, and across the United States, well, we definitely have some action going on. Around the Midwest area, we do have some tornado watches with those warnings also in effect, and we're going to be seeing quite a bit of tornadoes with this system as it is going to be moving down to the Ohio River Valley, and so. So, that's basically what we're going to be talking about in today's video. We do have a enhanced risk going all the way through northwest Ohio, northern Illinois, northern Indiana, most of Wisconsin, as well as southern Michigan and around the Twin Cities. We could be seeing some of that. We also have the slight risk that is going all the way throughout the Great Lakes here to the Ohio Valley, as well as a little slight risk over here in Virginia too, so we got to watch out for that. Now, with the tornado risk, we do have a 10% hatch risk coming from the Twin Cities through Chicago, through Milwaukee and Madison, Wisconsin, all the way over to south of Lansing, Michigan, where we could be seeing some tornadoes, with this 5% going all the way around through Detroit, maybe going all the way down to the point of Kentucky, Tennessee, and Missouri, going all the way through kind of like Minneapolis area. We do have two different areas of hatch risk areas for hail. We do have one over here in Virginia, which could be up to a 15% chance hatch risk. But over here, especially in the Midwest, we will be seeing some of that more damaging and large hail that could be up to 30% within 25 miles of your location. So, Twin Cities, Milwaukee, Madison, Wisconsin, Chicago, all the way over to Lansing, Michigan, we definitely could be seeing some of that for sure. Now, the damaging wind threat is going to be mostly like over here to the east of Chicago over here. So, northern portions of Illinois maybe could see this red stuff over here, which is like 30%. Most of Wisconsin. The hatch risk could see southern Michigan, northwestern Ohio, and northern Indiana. We could be seeing some of that stuff. Now, tomorrow, I just noticed this now, but we do have a moderate risk for severe weather across the lower Ohio River Valley, where we could see some stuff around the point of the Mississippi River and the Ohio River. So, southern Illinois, southern Indiana, western portions of Kentucky, and eastern portions of Missouri, we could be seeing some of that. Now, this stuff the enhanced risk is going to go all the way kind of throughout, all the way up from, Arkansas, all the way up to West Virginia, where I live. So, we could be seeing some severe weather here too. The slight risk is going all the way from the Dallas-Fort Worth area all the way over to the East Coast, as well as this much bigger marginal risk that is going around also to the East Coast. So definitely be aware of that for sure. Day 3, things are still going insane with around the DFW area, the Oklahoma City area, Little Rock could see some stuff. Also from, New York City all the way down to North Carolina here, we could be seeing some slight risk of severe weather along the East Coast here. Now, looking at the HRRR model, we can see we are going to have some storms move through. Now, I expect this to be more of a damaging wind threat. However, there will be tornadoes that could be within this line of storms, as well as large damaging hail for sure. But I think wind is definitely going to be the most problematic thing that we'll see. And then as you could see, that especially over with this portion of the line, we definitely could be seeing an re-intensity of weather too. That's actually going all the way over to the mid-Atlantic, so, people in Cleveland and Pittsburgh might have to be ready for that stuff too. Now, this literally is a single thing. So once it's passed through, it's passed through, okay? It's not going to really dump up a lot of rainfall. It's going to kind of just say hi to you once, and then it's going to say goodbye to you. And then you won't have to see it again for a while. So I'm going to go using the NAM model for the Mid-Atlantic, and we definitely could see over here that those line of storms are moving through. Probably, around midnight, we could be seeing some storms move through the Pittsburgh and Cleveland areas, all the way moving towards the Philadelphia and NYC areas where we're seeing some of that. And we can see up ahead that we will have severe weather over here in the Ohio River Valley. Now, it's not very clear to see it, but I could potentially switch it to, the HRRR. We do have a full run model now. We can see those line of storms will be moving through midnight, and then we could see a second round, and then all this stuff is going to be moving through here. So we definitely could be seeing a lot of stuff even for the Mid-Atlantic too. So definitely be prepared for sure. Now, I do want to go over climate and precipitation. So right now in the Pacific Northwest and a lot of the Northeast, Great Lakes, and Midwest, we could definitely be seeing some colder than average temperatures, especially up here in New England where we could have very, very below average temperatures. So, if you like to feel the coldness in the Northeast, you might as well take in the cold weather before warm air comes back. And we do have warm air building across the Southwest here. So Florida, places like Florida, Texas, all the Southeast, Four Corners, we definitely could be seeing some stuff for sure. Now, with precipitation, the Northeast and the Mid-Atlantic will definitely be seeing much more average precipitation. But really everywhere else in the country, we're definitely going to be seeing below average precipitation, especially over here in the West, a little bit in the southern portion around the Houston area and in southern Florida. We could be seeing those drier than average, precipitation. 8 to 14 day, we still have a really good chance of having colder than average temperatures, especially over here in the mid-Ohio Valley region. So Kentucky, Ohio, West Virginia could see some of that. Most of Pennsylvania, New York could see that. All the way up to the little corner of Maine, we could definitely be seeing some of those colder average temperatures. And again, really anywhere else in like the west of the plains, we're going to be seeing warmer than average temperatures, as well as a little bit of Florida too. Now, for the 8 to 14 precipitation, we're not going to have... There's not really much probability. Like, they're not really certain right now. Maybe a little bit around the Midwest and Great Lakes to see drier than average, the Southeast and the West. And then maybe even some more wetter than average temperatures still in the Northeast. And a little bit over here and around Texas, we could be seeing some stuff too. And I also want to go over current conditions across the whole country now. So right now, you see that low pressure system is moving through. And we definitely could be seeing some severe storms from the Mid-Atlantic and the Ohio Valley. And that's going to be moving through. They will have another low pressure system move through it. We can actually see a lot of snow in the mountains too. So definitely be prepared for that stuff. That's going to be moving into the Northeast over here where we could be seeing some, again, more snow in the mountains as well. Well, I know this is going to be a much shorter video than average, but tomorrow I will go over some stuff over here in the Ohio River Valley. I am also going to try to go practice doing like a practice live, not really share it on YouTube, but practice by myself and see how well I do. And maybe over by the summer, I can maybe start doing some live updates about severe weather. So anyways, if you guys like to see another one, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.